From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
A brand new business and an old one adding on. West Hazleton will get an economic boost in the next few months as more jobs are soon coming to the borough. The booming businesses are where we begin tonight, live at 5. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, many say the United States economy is improving slowly but surely. While there are a lot of people who would disagree with that, one local borough is seeing a boom in business. News 13's Nikki Kreis has more on where and when new jobs will open up.
It's a store that sells arts, crafts, framing, and more. And pretty soon, Michael's will be coming to West Hazleton. Work has already begun in the Valmont Plaza.
They have to rebuild everything inside, and we're really happy because we were getting worried because they weren't getting back to us, but now they have all the permits and everything, and they're really going hard at this. You know, they really want to get done fast.
In fact, West Hazleton Mayor Frank Schmidt tells me Michael's will most likely open in 60 to 90 days. The craft store will take up 2 stores in the plaza next to Big Lots, and the mayor says people are telling him how excited they are about it.
They like Michael's because they have to run all the way up to Wilkes-Barre now. They can shop locally now.
And another business in West Hazleton is booming. Wise Markets will soon be expanding. Details aren't finalized yet, but the supermarket will be expanding, which will most likely mean more jobs.
Our code enforcement officer, Danny Zola, will be meeting with the Wise's representatives about attaching more to Wise's and new business going up there too. So right now we don't know what it's going to be, but we'll know more about it tomorrow.
New businesses make any economy thrive, but the mayor is happy to have this boost in the borough.
I'm hoping that since Michael's is moving here, more businesses will move here too.
For more information on jobs available at Michael's, visit www.michaels.com. In the community of West Hazleton, I'm Nikki Kreis for News 13.
Well, in the borough of McAdoo, there seems to be an issue with residents possibly abusing the new sewer system. At last night's borough council meeting, members addressed the concerns of extra water flowing through the new sewer system. McAdoo Sewer Authority officials, along with KBM officials from Klein Township, went to council for help. Especially during storms, there seems to be extra flow through the new system, which is putting extra strain on it and extra strain on the borough financially.
We have an ordinance 9603, which states that anyone hooking to the new source system must disconnect all their floor drains, downspouts, or anything going into the system to the plant. They may keep them hooked to the old system, but now the Sewer Authority, along with KBM, is feeling that some people may be hooking them back in that were running on the ground and didn't keep the old. You had to keep your own line existing inside to hook that stuff up. A lot of people didn't have that option, so they had to run it on the ground. Now they're finding that some of them are seeing them maybe going into pipes and stuff like that, so it had to be put back into the new system, and we can't be sending that not treated water that don't need to be treated to the plant, and it's a big expense to treat that water that's not even needed to be treated. It's basically rainwater.
Council also voted Tuesday unanimously to draw up a letter to be sent to the Hazleton Area School Board and Superintendent expressing their opinion on how to handle the overcrowding issue. McAdoo officials do not feel it's in the district's best interest to purchase the Can-Do building. Their reasons include the distance it is from the borough of McAdoo along with the building's price. That letter will be sent in the coming days. 10,700 students. That's how many kids are enrolled this year in the Hazleton Area School District. Acting Superintendent Dr. Francis Antonelli says it's the largest number of students ever, and 128 of them were late registrants. Now, with school already started, administrators are dealing with overcrowded classrooms in several buildings. Dr. Antonelli and Donald Basic say they considered various options to address the overcrowded conditions. They tell News 13 that they were able to reconfigure classrooms in each of the affected buildings and determine that the district will not have to move any students from their current home schools. News 13 told you Tuesday that some parents were upset upset at the district after being informed of a possible move to another school building because of lack of classroom space. Additional sections were added to buildings without having to move any students to other locations. That includes students from Heights Terrace who will not be moved to McAdoo.
In looking at those concerns and thinking about, what other options we had, we did visit the Heights Terrace School this morning, and as Dr. Antonelli said, found a way that we could reconfigure some things so that we didn't have those transportation costs and could keep students where they are. And the option that we found seems to be a reasonable compromise of all those situations. I think it's important to note that there may be some students that will have to change teachers in that building, but they are in the building, they are still at the Heights Terrace School.
We really need the cooperation of all parents in registering their children for school in August prior to the start of the school year so that we're not faced with these situations in the future.
Back at the beginning of September, 3 elementary teachers were hired to staff classrooms at Heights Terrace, Hazleton, and Drums, and Dr. Antonelli says the district will be hiring 2 more. It was an opportunity for parents to learn more about what goes on in each classroom at the Hazleton Area High School. Meet the Teacher Night took place Tuesday evening. Parents filled the halls learning more about what students learn at school. They found out they can even monitor their child's grades. The computer system is called Power School, and it keeps track of classes, schedules, and report cards. So are parents logging on? Our Andy Minnick finds out.
Must be case sensitive.
Power School was introduced to parents and guardians in the district last school year. It is available to those who have children in grades 3 through 12. Power School can be accessed by going to the district website and clicking on the Power School icon on the top right of the web page. An informational session was held by the Power School administrator, Dr. Jeffrey Neitz.
We're just informing parents who may be new to the district or who really aren't quite sure what to do with Power School. And basically, it's our student information software package, which gives parents a 24/7, 365 access to their child's grades, their progress, behavior, and attendance.
Now, with all this access that the parents have, students' reactions have been mixed.
The students are asking, can you wait and put the tests up if they do poor? For the most part, though, the students, they also check it, too. They know if we get a quiz during a day, maybe later that night they can go on and see what their grade is. So although they grumble, they got used to it.
When we first introduced this last year, you get a lot of long faces, and kids are wondering, oh, no. But then they realize, my parent has a right to see what's going on, and kind of forces them to keep up to date with things. And it's no more my dog ate my homework, and it's no longer I didn't know about that assignment. Everything's right there.
For parents or guardians of which English is a second language, updates are in the process of being made to make the software multilingual.
If a parent speaks Chinese or Arabic or Spanish, with a drop-down menu, it changes the whole screen they see into their native language for them.
Now, I'm told that parents could expect to see these upgrades between Thanksgiving and Christmas. In the newsroom, Andy Minnick, News 13.
All right, Andy, thanks so much. We heard from school board members this week about their reasons for removing Sam Marolo from his position in the Hazleton Area School District and how they can justify paying someone in the district thousands of dollars not to work. Today, we bring you school director's response to that statement.
What was said on your show and some articles in the newspaper. Right now, I gave to my attorney that I may be looking at litigation against these individuals, which may even involve the school board.
That was what Superintendent Sam Marolo had to say last week on SSP TV's Inside Scoop. At a special forum, News 13 asked school board members about that comment. Possible litigation against individuals on the school board for comments made to the media.
I have no problem with Mr. Marolo's attorney looking into whatever he wishes to look into. I don't take back anything that I said. What I said was what I meant, and I think I have excellent written background information that supports what I said.
I don't believe Mr. Marolo would try to sue us because, number one, I've watched him on Inside Scoop, and a lot of statements that he made there were factually incorrect. So if he did want to sue us and take it to court, I would certainly, be willing to sit across the table from him and point out the areas where, he said things were one way, and that is absolutely not true. I have the documentation and the facts to back up everything that I said. So if Mr. Marolo wants to go that route, then, we'll go that route.
On Thursday, News 13 finds out from school board members what exactly they look for in a superintendent and what it is going to take for a super to come in and stay on the job. Some important information for senior citizens is coming to the Laurel Mall tomorrow. Representative Toohill is hosting her first annual Senior Expo. More than 70 vendors, state-related agencies, and healthcare providers will be there for the seniors to visit and check out services from insurance, fraud protection, and healthcare. The Department of Veterans Affairs Mobile Veterans Center will also be parked outside the mall. The Senior Expo will be held again tomorrow. That's Thursday, September 15th at the Laurel Mall in Hazel Township. The event will begin at 10 o'clock and last until 2. The Senior Expo is free of charge, and all area seniors are invited to come check it out. Well, coming up live at 5, a big drop in temperature is ahead in the forecast. Plus, family, friends, and the Freeland community are coming together to organize a fundraiser for a local woman who's battling cancer. Find out how you can help her just by eating breakfast.
Stay tuned for great local programming all night long right here on SSP TV. At 6 o'clock, it's the Sam Sand Show. Join Sam and Talks with John Keegan, a local pharmacist. And then from 6:30 to 8, you can find your favorite local programming on SSPTV.com. At 8 o'clock, we'll be back on Channel 13 with our news rebroadcast. At 9 o'clock, it's a rebroadcast of the Sam Sand Show. And at 9:30, it's Real Life in the OR. Join Channel 13 as we take you inside the operating room as Dr. Mead performs knee repairs and replacements. And don't forget about the other rebroadcasts of our news at 10 and 11:30.
You're watching News 13, brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, Christina D'Amato, and Nikki Grimes.
Tonight's news is brought to you by Stephanie Salavantis for Luzerne County District Attorney, because it can be morning again in Luzerne County.
For all of your eye care needs, including routine, medical, surgical eye care, glasses or contact lenses, visit Dr. Thomas Gislin at Hazleton Eye Specialists. Ask about the 7-minute, no needle, no stitch, no patch cataract surgery, and LASIK and multi-lex procedures. We do diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases, including glaucoma and dry eye syndrome. Dr. Kislin and his associates, Dr. Alexandria Wozmansky and Dr. Frank A. Bucci Jr., provide the highest level of medical and surgical eye care available, with eye care for all ages. Hazleton Eye Specialists, on the Airport Beltway in the Franklin Corporate Center.
If you struggle with obesity, you know how difficult life can be, but there is help. The fully accredited Northeast Bariatric Center offers 3 surgical alternatives for weight loss, including the newest, minimally invasive sleeve procedure.
Improve your health and enjoy quality time with your family and friends. Just visit our website for more information or to check dates and times for our monthly informational session. You have a lot to gain by losing.
When your car has seen her last mile, you want to make sure her old parts and fluids go here and not here. At Harry's U-Pull-It, we dispose of your old car parts the right way, recycling every piece possible. From parts to fluids, when you bring your old car to Harry's, you'll know that our state-of-the-art system is keeping your footprint as green as possible. Harry's U-Pull-It.
I'll tell you of a kingdom from another place and time.
A land where you can go to leave your troubles far behind.
A world of mirth and merriment where magic fills the air. A kingdom called the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. So bring your friends and family and cast away your cares. Let's all of us be merry at the Renaissance Fair.
Discount coupons for participating Burger King locations. Visit PARenfair.com.
When police pulled over a vehicle in Sugarloaf Township Tuesday afternoon, they certainly didn't expect to find, what they found. Behind the wheel of the SUV was 33-year-old Gregory Jerome. That traffic stop was made on Route 93 near Old Berwick Road, where police found Jerome was operating a meth lab out of his vehicle. Jerome was reportedly living in the Blazer as well, but tonight he's calling a jail cell home. He was charged with criminal attempt to produce methamphetamine and production of methamphetamine, both of which are felonies. According to an article in today's Standard Speaker, Sugarloaf Police said the investigation is continuing and additional charges are pending. 31-year-old Gil Darcy of Freeland is also in the county prison tonight for allegedly shooting his girlfriend in the head with a BB gun. According to court documents, the girlfriend, Rachel Rusnock, will need surgery to remove the BB from her head. According to police, Darcy said he and Rusnock had an argument, after which she left the home that they share to walk to a store. As she was walking away, Darcy admitted he shot her with an air rifle while standing in the home's doorway, hitting her head, but Darcy said he intended to shoot her in the buttocks. Rusnock told police that when she realized she was hit with something, she returned home. She told police Darcy tried to remove the BB and clean the wound, but was unable to get it and walked to a neighbor's home to get a ride to the hospital. Well, a 19-year-old Keystone Job Corps student was sent to prison Saturday after police arrested him for injuring a staff member during a fight. Nelson Cintron of Philadelphia was involved in the incident, and while security officers and a staff member were escorting him back to his dorm, he ran into another student's room and beat him. Guards and the employees struggled to stop Cintron. One of the security guards was injured. Police were called and they arrested that student. Also at the Keystone Job Corps Center, an employee was fired for supplying a minor with alcohol. According to court documents, 29-year-old Matthew Allen of Drums was arrested by Butler Township Police. And according to police, they were called to the Job Corps on August 4th and were told that back in July, security found intoxicated students on campus. The security force learned from the students that it was a center employee who supplied them with it. One of the students admitted to asking that teacher for the alcohol and that he gave her vodka. On your screen right now, your winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played, everyone. Your daily number, 634, Big 4, 1567, Quinto 3, 3894, and Treasure Hunt 2, 7, 8, 10, 25. Good luck.
Good evening, everyone, and here's your schedule for Thursday. Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town. The Valley Regional Warriors team tryouts for the 12U teams will be on September 16th at 6 p.m. This will be at the Freedom Park in Drums. For more information, please call 570-668-2299. And the team tryouts for the 16U teams will be on September 16th at 5 p.m. This will be at the Freedom Park in Drums. For more information, please call 570-336-0707. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 extends our deepest sympathies to the family and friends of these recently departed. Mildred D. Connor of Brentwood, Tennessee. The funeral will be on Friday at 11 a.m. from the Holy Family Catholic Church. George W. Moon of Hudsondale. The funeral will be on Thursday at 11 a.m. from the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Mildred E. Core of Scranton. The funeral will be on Friday at 9:30 a.m. from the Joseph E. Lehman Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Roy P. Peterson of Drums. The funeral will be on Saturday at 6 p.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Friends may call Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. And Jeremiah Kevin of Hazleton. A massive Christian burial will be on Saturday at 10 a.m. from the Annunciation Parish at the St. Gabriel's Roman Catholic Church. Friends may call Friday from 2 to 4 and 6 to 8 at the Harmon Funeral Home. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazleton. Free delivery to all local funeral homes. Call 570-454-0111.
Sign and save during Toyota's model year closeout. Find some of the best deals of the year going on now at your Toyota dealer. Save big with your choice of 0% APR financing on 8 favorite Toyota models. Camrys, Corollas, Penzas, Avalons, Highlanders, Siennas, Tundras, and RAV4s. And Toyota Care now comes with every new Toyota. Sign and save on the last of the 2011s during Toyota's model year closeout.
Hospice of the Sacred Heart is a non-profit agency now serving 9 counties in northeastern PA. We help many elderly patients in their home, providing assistance to them and their families.
My older sister, Kathy, was diagnosed with cancer. She was very, very sick. And hospice came and took wonderful care of her.
My husband was very ill, and they taught me how to do everything. I just couldn't have done it without them.
Call 706-2400 for more information or visit our website at hospicesacredheart.org.
Over 55 years, Hazleton Standard Fuel Company Incorporated has been serving the area with high standards in the heating industry. Installation and repair work done by certified master technicians. Preheating specials. Convenient budget plans. Call us today at 454-0504. Hazleton Standard Fuel Company Incorporated.
Heading right outdoors to see how the weather is shaping up for the next 24 hours. We'll see mostly cloudy skies for the rest of tonight with a low down to 58 degrees. There's a 30% chance of some scattered showers. And for your Thursday, rain is likely. We're going to see cloudy skies and a high only up to 62 degrees. We'll check out Thursday night and the next 4 days ahead, taking you right through the weekend. Coming up live at 5:30. For now, Valmont Auto Sales bringing you tonight's weather live at 501-2626. They're located on Route 93 in West Hazleton. Well, when one of its residents is in need, the people of Freeland are known to band together to help. That will be no different this weekend, as friends and family of Councilwoman Beth Ann Wenner are holding a breakfast fundraiser for her. Our Nikki Kries catches up with one of the organizers who is planning breakfast for Beth Ann.
If you like eggs, bacon, pancakes, sausage, and toast, you're in luck, because this weekend in Freeland, a breakfast is going to be held for a very, very important cause near and dear to the hearts of many here in Freeland. Joining me to talk about the big breakfast is Ronnie Harkins. Now, Ronnie, friends and family of Freeland Councilwoman Beth Ann Wenner are going to be holding a breakfast for her. As you know, Beth Ann was diagnosed with esophageal cancer a little more than a year ago, and friends and family are holding events like this for her to raise money.
Yes, because Beth Ann has a lot of medical bills, and she's been out of work since she got this esophageal cancer. So BA, we call her BA. She has a site on Facebook called BA Inspirational Friend. And what we did, we got together, we're doing a breakfast. We had one back in the spring, and we're doing another one for her. This time it'll be at the St. John's Parish Center. Tickets are $6. You can get them here at Video Mania or at Noki's Pharmacy. There'll be tricky trays, baked goods. If anybody would like to donate a tricky tray or a baked good, they could contact me or Jen Guerra or Debbie Brunitsky. And all the money raised goes to Beth Ann.
All right, Ronnie, I know, like you said, there was a similar breakfast held earlier this year at the Senior Center in Freeland, and it was a very successful fundraiser. I was there to show my support. There were a lot of people there, a lot of tricky trays, a bake sale. So you're thinking this event is going to be similar?
Yes, it will. We hope so, because everybody who knows Beth Ann, she's volunteered her time throughout the community over the years as a parent down at the Little League, a member of the Freeland Rec Board, and now as councilwoman of the Freeland Borough Council.
And Beth Ann is such a fighter. She's going back and forth to different medical centers for treatments, we're told.
Yes.
And again, the event is going to take place this Sunday, September 18th, from 8 until 12.
Yes. And like I said, you can get tickets here at Video Mania or at Noki's Pharmacy or at the door.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Ronnie. Again, St. John's Parish Center here in Freeland from 8 to 12, a breakfast to support Beth Ann Wenner. Hope to see you there in Freeland. I'm Nikki Kries for News 13.
Staying in Freeland tonight, the borough's Recreation Board will be hosting its final movie night of the year on Friday. Everyone is invited to Freeland Public Park to watch Rango, which stars Johnny Depp. The movie will start at 6 o'clock on Friday, and kids of all ages are invited. The concession stand will be open too. The movie was donated by Video Mania in Freeland. All right, stay tuned. There's much more coming your way next. We'll tell you how you can help those affected by last week's devastating flood. We'll also have an extended look at the forecast, and who can forget, Freddie View Sports. Make sure you check out ssptv.com and make us your friend on Facebook, and stay up to date on all local, county, and state news at thestandardspeaker.com, as well as Citizens Voice online. Stay right here. Your Live at 5:30 is coming right up.
Folks, how important is your local pharmacist? On the next Sam LaSange Show, John Keegan, registered pharmacist, joins me to talk about local pharmacists and how important they are. Now, are these mail orders that you're getting, are they saving you money, and how really important is that local pharmacist? The show is brought to you by the following pharmacists: Heights Terrace Pharmacy, Yorkville Town Drug, Medicine Shop, Standard Drug, and Yoakum's Pharmacists. These are the pharmacists that are concerned about you. It's all in the next Sam LaSange Show.
The Top of the 80s is now serving Sunday breakfast from 8 to 12. Stop in this Sunday for these delicious morning meals.
Savings of the Green Sale event is now in progress. Experience tomorrow's technology today with Earthwise vinyl windows and doors installed by Just Windows and much, much more. Saving energy daily translates into saving money, and saving Mother Earth for tomorrow's generations of homeowners is priceless. So take the leap to more eco-friendly homes with an environmentally friendly windows and doors from Just Windows and much, much more.
Ashley, you forgot about free estimates.
Come on, man. Call today for a free estimate. Tell them Ashley sent you.
When it comes to your health, you need to put your trust in a team of experienced professionals. Mountain City Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, an Extendicare facility, has one goal in mind: helping people live better. Short-term rehabilitation is our business. Mountain City offers you a chance to recover on our STAR unit, a short-term unit for patients who need some rehab before going home. We provide dedicated nursing and therapy services and offer you a personalized plan of recovery through our evidence-based recovery track programming.
Mountain City helps me live better.
Hello, senior citizens of the Greater Hazleton Area. As your state representative, it is part of my job to keep you informed about the many state programs designed to help you and improve your quality of life. With that in mind, I am hosting a Senior Expo on Thursday, September 15th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Hazleton Laurel Mall. The expo will feature exhibitors who will provide information on benefits and services available to senior citizens in Pennsylvania. In addition, a special appearance of the Department of Veterans Affairs Mobile Veterans Center will be stationed outside the mall this year. Admission to the Senior Expo is free. The Senior Expo is an opportunity for you and your family to get important information on the many programs available to you. I hope this event will spread the word about these programs and services and will help older residents improve their quality of life. For more information about the Senior Expo or any other state-related matter, please call my district office at 570-453-1344. I look forward to seeing you at the Senior Expo on September 15th. Thank you.
From helping to clean up and rebuild to donating clothes, cleaning supplies, and more. It's hard to find someone who is not doing something to lend a hand to flood victims. News 13 is stepping up to do our part as well. And we've teamed up with a local church and the mayor of Hazleton.
From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Hey again, everyone. Thanks for staying with us tonight live at 5:30. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, the water has receded, but the devastation remains. Flood victims in many communities are dealing with the destruction left behind by Mother Nature. Some lost everything: personal belongings, clothes, shoes, and even their homes. Many will have to rebuild from the ground up. It'll be a long road to recovery and a very costly cleanup. Many are pitching in to do their part in healing the wounds, from helping to clear the muck and mud to donating money, clothes, and other items. News 13 SSP TV has now teamed up with a local church and the City of Hazleton's mayor to do our part. Last night, we welcomed two ladies to the set live on News 13. Karen Kowalczyk and Pastor Michelle Kaufman joined us from St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Mountaintop to talk about buckets of love. Church members are collecting household items from cleaning products, gloves, buckets, sponges, bleach, basically any products to help clean up the mess. News 13 will be a drop-off site for that collection. You can bring items to News 13 Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. All of the products will be delivered to the church, and Pastor Kaufman, along with the congregation, will deliver the buckets of love to those who need them most. In addition to that collection, News 13 will be a drop-off spot for new and used clothing and socks, and especially children's sizes. We talked with Mayor Joe Iannuzzi today, who reached out to the mayor of Shikshini, an area completely destroyed by the flooding. He offered help, and Mayor Beverly Moore said the residents really need clothes right now. To support Shikshini, bring new and used clothing right here to News 13 in downtown Hazleton, Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. Help News 13, SSP TV, St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Mountaintop, and Hazleton Mayor Joe Iannuzzi help those who need it most. Catholic churches in the Diocese of Scranton will be helping out those who have been affected by the recent flooding as well. Bishop Joseph Bambera says a special collection for flood victims will be taken up at all masses this weekend. But if individuals are either not able or not prepared to give a donation this weekend, monetary donations can be made out to the Diocesan Relief Fund and mailed to Wyoming Avenue in Scranton. President Barack Obama declared Pennsylvania to be a major disaster area, opening up the Keystone State for funding help from the federal government to help rebuild and bring back areas affected by the rising waters. And our vice president plans to come in person to part of Luzerne County hit hard by floodwaters to see the devastation for himself. Vice President Joe Biden will be in West Pittston Friday morning, meeting with flood victims. The vice president's office confirmed Tuesday he will visit the region to, quote, view damage and survey recovery efforts from the flooding resulting from Hurricane Irene and Tropical Storm Lee. Now, not many details about the vice president's visit have been released just yet. Those who were flooded out of their homes continue to pick up the pieces as the cleanup is still in its early stages, but are happy to hear that federal assistance can range from grants for temporary housing and repairs to low-cost loans to cover uninsured or underinsured. It can also include other things like medical costs, clothing, and even equipment and materials purchased before the president's declaration. If you want a bottle of wine and you live in Freeland, you might want to make sure it's on a Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday, or you'll have to drive to Hazel Township. The Wine and Spirit Shop on Center Street is one of dozens of state stores that are only open for limited hours each week. It's something that Pennsylvania Auditor General Jack Wagner hopes to change for the convenience of customers. Only 4 wine and spirit shops in Luzerne County are now open 7 days a week, one of them being in Hazel Township. The Freeland store is closed on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Many say the United States economy is improving slowly but surely. While there are a lot of people who would disagree with that, one local borough is seeing a boom in business. News 13's Nikki Krise has more on where and when new jobs will open up.
It's a store that sells arts, crafts, framing, and more. And pretty soon, Michael's will be coming to West Hazleton. Work has already begun in the Valmont Plaza.
They have to rebuild everything inside, and we're really happy because we were getting worried because they weren't getting back to us, but now they have all the permits and everything, and they're really going hard at this. You know, they really want to get done fast.
In fact, West Hazleton Mayor Frank Schmidt tells me Michael's will most likely open in 60 to 90 days. The craft store will take up 2 stores in the plaza next to Big Lots, and the mayor says people are telling him how excited they are about it.
They like Michael's because they have to run all the way up to Wilkesboro now. They can shop locally now.
And another business in West Hazleton is booming. Wise Markets will soon be expanding.
Details aren't finalized yet, but the supermarket will be expanding, which will most likely mean more jobs.
Our code enforcement officer, Danny Zola, will be meeting with the Wise's representatives about attaching more to Wise's and new business going up there too. So right now we don't know what it's going to be, but we'll know more about it tomorrow.
New businesses make any economy thrive, but the mayor is happy to have this boost in the borough.
I'm hoping that since Michaels is moving here, more businesses will move here too.
For more information on jobs available at Michaels, visit www.michaels.com. In the community of West Hazleton, I'm Nikki Kreis for News 13.
Nikki, thanks so much. FunFest 2011 has come and gone, and plans for FunFest 2012 are already underway. News 13 SSP TV was at the big street fair from start to finish, capturing all the fun on camera. From a pierogi slapshot contest to eating the great food, judging some great dancers, listening to fabulous music by the Quantico Marine Corps Band and other talented local bands, to walking the famous FunFest parade and doing some celebrity tricycle racing. News 13 did it all, and tonight at 9 o'clock you can tune in for all the fun. Our FunFest 2011 special hits the air, bringing you the sights and sounds of the event. If you didn't make it to FunFest this year, it's a great way to see Broad Street filled with thousands of folks looking for some food and fun. Again, News 13's recap of FunFest 2011 with yours truly, Nikki Kreis, Christina D'Amato, Gary Perna, and other members of the News 13 staff airs at 9 o'clock tonight. You can also watch it on ssptv.com. Coming up live at 5:30, find out what's in store for ex-judge Mark Chivarella as he serves his sentence in a prison in Illinois. And later, police say he was operating a meth lab out of the vehicle that he was living in. Find out what happened after a traffic stop in Sugarloaf Township.
You're watching News 13 with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, Christina D'Amato, and Nikki Kreis.
Tonight's news is brought to you by Stephanie Salavantis for Luzerne County District Attorney, because it can be morning again in Luzerne County.
Oh, fumble!
I'll be here all day!
Yep, it's football season. And great deals are waiting for you at Berger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Like a new Jeep Patriot 4x4 starting at $18,495. Plus, we'll pay more for your trade, guaranteed. Just off I-81, exit 145 Hazleton. Since 1921, drive with experience.
At Sluster Law, we know accidents don't always happen between 9 and 5. That's why our lawyers are available around the clock to give you advice if someone you love has been injured or killed in an accident. It's important to protect your rights. I'm attorney Chris Slusser. Call us. We'll be there.
When your car has seen her last mile, you want to make sure her old parts and fluids go here and not here. At Harry's U-Pull-It, we dispose of your old car parts the right way, recycling every piece possible. From parts to fluids, when you bring your old car to Harry's, you'll know that our state-of-the-art system is keeping your footprint as green as possible. Harry's U-Pull-It.
Over 55 years, Hazleton Standard Fuel Company Incorporated has been serving the area with high standards in the heating industry. Installation and repair work done by certified master technicians. Preheating specials. Convenient budget plans. Call us today at 454-0504. Hazleton Standard Fuel Company Incorporated.
I'll tell you of a kingdom from another place and time.
A land where you can go to leave your troubles far behind.
A world of mirth and merriment where magic fills the air. A kingdom called the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. So bring your friends and family and cast away your cares. Let's all of us be merry at the Renaissance Fair.
discount coupons for participating Burger King locations. Visit PARenfair.com.
When it comes to all of your grocery needs, shop Boyer's Food Markets at 2 locations, 15th Street in Hazleton and South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Here are this week's specials. Every weekend, look in our hot food area for wings, tenders, and other party favorites. Don't forget about our gift cards and our senior citizens discounts. We also have double coupons every day. You can also go to BoyersFood.com for our weekly circular, monthly super specials, and much more. It's all at Boyer's Food Markets in Hazleton and McAdoo.
Well, he'll be locked up until the year 2035. Former Luzerne County Judge Mark Chivarella will serve his sentence of 28 years in a medium security lockup at the Federal Correctional Institution in Illinois. After temporary stays in federal centers in Philadelphia and Oklahoma following his sentencing back on August 11th, Chivarella was transferred to a prison in central Illinois. According to a public information officer at that prison, here's how Chivarella's stay will be. He was issued 1 blanket, 1 pillow, and 1 storage drawer for his cell that has locked doors rather than bars and holds 2 to 8 or 10 inmates. Following a 30-day orientation, Chivarella will be assigned a job that pays an hourly wage for prisoners that ranges from 12 to 40 cents an hour. The day begins at 5:30 in the morning and it's lights out at 9:30. Chivarella is eligible for release on December 30th of 2035 with time off for good behavior. He was convicted of taking illegal cash from the builder and co-owner of 2 for-profit juvenile detention centers. The other former judge charged in the Kids for Cash case, Michael Conahan, is to be sentenced next Friday after pleading guilty to racketeering and conspiracy. He faces up to 20 years in prison. Troopers are looking for some copper thieves in Hazel Township. State police tell us that someone stole over $500 worth of copper wire from the Hazleton Shaft Corporation on Stockton Road, and it happened Monday night into Tuesday. And in another incident, troopers say someone stole 12 to 40 feet of copper lines from truck trailers parked for scrap at a property in Jeansville. Anyone with information on either of these crimes is asked to give the state police a call, and that number is 459-3890. Well, when police pulled over a vehicle in Sugarloaf Township Tuesday afternoon, they certainly did not expect to find what they found. Behind the wheel of the SUV was 33-year-old Gregory Jerome. That traffic stop was made on Route 93 near Old Berwick Road, where police found Jerome was operating a meth lab out of his vehicle. Jerome was reportedly living in that Blazer, but tonight he's calling a jail cell home. He was charged with criminal attempt to produce methamphetamine and production of methamphetamine, both of which are felonies. According to an article in today's Standard Speaker, Sugarloaf police said the investigation is continuing and additional charges are pending. 31-year-old Gil Darcy of Freeland is also in the county prison tonight for allegedly shooting his girlfriend in the head with a BB gun. According to court documents, the girlfriend, Rachel Rusnock, will need surgery to remove the BB from her head. According to police, Darcy said he and Rusnock had an argument, after which she left the home they share to walk to the store. As she was walking away, Darcy admitted he shot her with an air rifle while standing in the home's doorway, hitting her head, but Darcy said he intended to shoot her in the buttocks. Rusnock told police that when she realized she was hit with something, she returned back home. She told police Darcy tried to remove that BB and clean the wound, but was unable to get it out, and she then walked to a neighbor's home to get a ride to the hospital. Well, there's still more to come here on your community news station. Our Nikki Cry stops by one local school where students are learning how to be kind toward others. And speaking of students, the Cougars are ready to play some games tonight. Freddie B has your schedule and scores.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on Channel 13, you will have 13 minutes to call in and win a free pay-per-view movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner, Walter Rinkus Jr. of drums. Walter, if you're watching, give us a call right now at 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
We're still coming to Jimmy's.
We are too!
Anyone can make a phone call. What's important is who's on the other end. We've been doing injury law for more than 35 years. It's what we do most. It's what we do best. It's what we do every day. So if you're hurt and want a lawyer who does nothing but injury law every day, there's no reason to call anyone else.
Balvello Law, Injury Lawyers.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Well, needless to say, water polo is kind of the new kid on the block. There really aren't a lot of us that know much about it. Maybe you played a little bit in phys ed. Trust me, it's not even the game that they really play, but I can tell you this. In the infancy of the program, it's becoming very clear that the girls at Hazleton Area High School are pretty darn good when you talk about water polo. Look, yesterday, you know, Wyoming Valley West is not only one of the few teams in northeastern Pennsylvania that has the sport, they're very good. The program is highly reputable, and yesterday, well, the Lady Cougars took them apart. Shayna Grego, who does it during the swim season, now does it during water polo season. She has a little bit of fish in her, I guess. She loves the water, does real well at it. She helps lead the way as they pound a win over Wyoming Valley West. Now, a little revenge for the boys on the Wyoming Valley West side because they just about turned the tables. Now, Ryan Paisley had 3 goals, but it wasn't enough. The Cougars get upended by Valley West. So a split. Girls win, boys on the short end of things. Tennis action yesterday. Dallas 4-1 winners over the MMI Preppers. And we actually have a football score to tell you about. Very rare to have a Tuesday high school football game, but you know the conditions up in the Wyoming Valley. Nobody got hit harder than Tunkhannock, and so the game was Tuesday. And unfortunately, Tunkhannock, well, you were hoping they'd get a little relief at least for a couple of hours. Didn't happen. Coughlin, big winners over the Tigers. What's on the board today? Well, they were supposed to run at Wyoming Area. Now, they're running, but the course at Wyoming Area, which is in West Pittston, need we say more? They had to move it, and so it's on higher ground up at Pittston. I don't know if people truly understand that even though there wasn't this devastation in the Wyoming Valley, there's an awful lot of areas got hit hard. West Pittston, one of them, along with Tunkhannock, and we're seeing those reflected in the scheduling. Meanwhile, Dallas never has any problem up in the back mountain. That's where MMI and their cluster are running. Meanwhile, the Lady Cougars are down in South Wilkes-Barre. They're playing the Myers Mohawk. Meanwhile, in golf, it is MMI at Dallas. Boys soccer, Tunkhannock at MMI. In tennis action, it's Hazleton at Hanover Area, Dallas at MMI. And rounding it out, girls volleyball. That's going on down the McGeehan Gymnasium. You got the Coughlin Lady Crusaders battling against the Cougars. That's high school volleyball. Let's go to the pro scene, where last night Kyle Landis didn't pitch, but he'll be ready tonight as Kinston Indians get the jump on Frederick. That's the Orioles single-A club. So Kinston, 3-1 winners. They take a 1-0 lead in that series. Remember everybody saying how Columbus smacked around the Durham Bulls, that this must be a juggernaut? We'll tell that to the Iron Pigs. Lehigh Valley jumps out to the early lead in this series, 5-2. This is for championship of the International League. There you go. Kinston and Frederick, Lehigh Valley at Columbus. Those games on board today. Well, it was an interesting game for a while when I was sitting in Camden Yards last night. The scoreboard was showing the Red Sox losing, and you figured the Rays had a chance to pick up some ground. Well, the Red Sox rallied, and so did the Baltimore Orioles. Matt Wieters hit a titanic home run in the 8th inning, and the Orioles broke a 2-2 tie and they beat Joe Madden and Russ Kanzler's club 4-2. Kanzler did not play. Meanwhile, they'll play the rubber game of that one tonight down at Camden Yards, and the Yankees are out in Seattle. The Red Sox will be hosting the Toronto Blue Jays. Meanwhile, nationally, Cardinals, Pirates, Phillies, Houston, Washington, and the Mets round it out. See if Kanzler gets in the ball game tonight. More importantly, need the Rays to win. Hey, it's Steak and Ale night up at Bottlenecks. Choose from a variety of specialty hand-cut steaks served with unlimited salad and fries for only $9.95. And don't forget the great beer specials all night long at Bottlenecks, corner of Broad and Broad in West Hazleton.
Schumann Disposal Incorporated is a local family-owned company proudly serving Cunningham, Sugarloaf, Drums, and Beach Mountain since 1963. Roll-off and rear-load containers are available. To schedule weekly trash pickup and container services, give Schumann Disposal a call, 788-1294. Our business is picking up.
Is anyone ready when you are? How about your doctor or lawyer, your contractor, husband or kids? Is their time really more valuable than yours? We don't think so. The Wire Guys always have time for you. For lighting or a standby generator, we're there. Wiring upgrade or renovations, no problem. New appliances or media room, we're ready to hook you up. Call us for an immediate appointment. We won't make you wait, and everything's guaranteed.
The Wire Guys!
Hello, senior citizens of the Greater Hazleton Area. As your state representative, it is part of my job to keep you informed about the many state programs designed to help you and improve your quality of life. With that in mind, I am hosting a Senior Expo on Thursday, September 15th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Hazleton Laurel Mall. The expo will feature exhibitors who will provide information on benefits and services available to senior citizens in Pennsylvania. In addition, a special appearance of the Department of Veterans Affairs Mobile Veterans Center will be stationed outside the mall this year. Admission to the Senior Expo is free. The Senior Expo is an opportunity for you and your family to get important information on the many programs available to you. I hope this event will spread the word about these programs and services and will help older residents improve their quality of life. For more information about the Senior Expo or any other state-related matter, please call my district office at 570-453-1344. I look forward to seeing you at the Senior Expo on September 15th. Thank you.
Howdy. There are commercials running right now that want you to believe that the only way to get your diabetic testing supplies covered by Medicare is to use mail order. Nothing could be further from the truth. At Standard Drug, we'll deliver monitors, strips, Lancets, even batteries for your monitor. You'll have no upfront cost. We'll bill Medicare. We'll bill your supplemental. Why, you'll even save the cost of a postage stamp. Standard Drug, your headquarters for diabetic supplies.
Well, each and every week here at News 13, we take you inside the school at one of the schools within the Hazleton Area School District. Today we're at Drums Elementary Middle School talking to two 8th graders about why it's so important to be nice to your classmates. We're here with Nicole and Olivia, and we're going to start with you, Olivia. Talk to me about what your class is doing, Random Acts of Kindness.
In middle school, we're trying to promote positive behavior, and the students are recognized for random acts of kindness. And the students who are recognized have their names entered in a monthly drawing. And then at the end of the month, the PTA takes the names and picks 2 students who win movie passes.
Wow, that's great. So, Nicole, tell me a little bit more about the Random Acts of Kindness program.
Random acts of kindness have to be done without someone asking you to do something. It needs to be a random act and done with good intentions.
So pretty much, it's not something that's staged. You have to do something nice for someone else and have them notice it.
Yes.
Okay, now, How do the teachers know that someone does an act of kindness?
Well, when the teacher sees a student do something, they email Mr. Deal, and that student's name is put on our bulletin board.
Oh, okay, so you kind of have to email the principal to let him know.
Yeah.
Okay, and now there's a lot of nice things that students can do to help each other out, so you're going to tell us about a couple of the random acts of kindness.
Yes. Some of them are welcoming a new student, helping other students, assisting staff, and being kind and using good manners.
Sounds good. So here at Drums Elementary Middle School, students are being very nice to each other, and that is a very good thing. Combat bullying here at the schools. Here at Drums Elementary Middle School, I am Nikki Kreis. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Nikki, thank you, and kudos to those kids. It's important to be kind to others. The weather has been perfect over the past few days for those youngsters to head outdoors after school and run around with their friends. Will the sun be sticking around, and what are we facing temperature-wise? Your 4-day outlook is on the screen. 62 degrees for your Thursday. 38 will be our low with rain and clouds. Yucky. All right, Friday, sunny skies. We're only going to get up to 58. Saturday, partly sunny, 61. Sunday's looking mighty fine at 64 degrees for your high, and sunny skies taking you through the end of your weekend. Your forecast tonight brought to you by the Lazy Dog Salon, North Broad Street, West Hazleton, 459-0310. It's the perfect place for your pet, where Chloe gets her hair done and makes herself all pretty at the Lazy Dog Salon. Now, Chloe is a cockapoo. Make sure you make your appointment for your furry friend today. All right, finally tonight on Sunday, we remembered the 10th anniversary of September 11th, but because of the wicked weather and the floods, one ceremony in our area has to be rescheduled. Luzerne County Community College's 9/11 Remembrance Ceremony will take place this Saturday morning at 10 o'clock at the college in Nanticoke. LCCC received a piece of steel from the World Trade Center, and the artifact has been incorporated into the design of the school's Walk of Honor. That will do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for making us a part of your Wednesday. If you want to catch this newscast again, you can tune in for a rebroadcast throughout tonight and into your Thursday morning. And don't forget our brand new website, which is always on 24/7 at ssptv.com. On behalf of all of us here at News 13, be safe and have yourself a wonderful night. Good night.
When considering home health care, choose the leader, All Care Home Care. Serving the area for almost a quarter of a century, All Care Home Care's compassionate RNs and LPNs provide medical, physical, and speech therapy, combined with dietary and medical social worker services. Locally owned and operated, All Care Home Care is there for you and your loved ones. All Care Home Care, South Poplar Street in Hazleton.
Look for great ways to save every day at Boyer's Food Markets, 999 West 15th Street in Hazleton and 318 South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Double coupons every day, only at Boyer's Food Markets. Look for great ways to save every day at Boyer's Food Markets, 999 West 15th Street in Hazleton and 318 South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Double coupons every day, only at Boyer's Food Markets.